Oh, the puppy. Oh, the puppy. Oh, do.
Come here.
The Silver Dasher.
Morning. It is Wednesday. We are sparking all day today. I'll be heading to Anniston for two things. Checking my parents' house and also got to deliver my tax package to my tax guy. Get that taken care of. Before I got my order, took the first one. It's almost $40, like $37 for 11 miles. It's taking me to Odenville, and not that many items, a little over 30 to get all together. None of it's heavy. No drinks, just normal, perishables, groceries, produce, that type of thing. So yeah, kind of a good start for today. So yeah, hopefully we have a good day today. Yesterday, DoorDash turned out to be pretty good. I was just getting orders after orders. I had to decline the really bad one, the $6 for 23 miles or whatever. I can't remember, but it was got off. It was just a PetSmart. And then, unfortunately, for some reason, DoorDash didn't take my accept of an offer, so that was another ding to me. But I wind up with enough points exactly to be 85 to be back in platinum with an AR about 71. Now the thing is, I'm trying to get my AR up to 75 to have right now I have a little less wiggle room because that darn major issue where the customer claims I didn't deliver the food is still hanging on me, and it's taken 5 points out of 10 for me. So if I didn't have to, I would have been at 90, and I would have a great, way more wiggle room. So also, earn by time does not work. Again, in our zone, in the zone I'm in. Some people tell me that they're getting like $20 an hour in their zone, which means to me that the earn by time is not meant to be used in this area. So anyway, and the Walmart Spark shopping is only one customer, so it's not a double shopping, which is even better. So let's head over to Walmart, do the shopping, do the customer. So see you in a little bit. Well, just dropped off that shopping. Shopping went pretty well, except for, substitution was an issue. They wanted a particular brand of coffee. I think it was Black Rifle, and the Black Rifle section was gone. They only had like one or two, flavors of the coffee, and the customer didn't want any of it. And the other thing that was missing is the rotisserie chicken. That's that comes, that Walmart sells, but they also sell it already pre-shredded, pulled off the bones. All that was gone, and that's what they wanted. And they usually have different flavors, of that rotisserie chicken, but there was nothing. And I told them, I even sent them a picture. I said, look, that shred, there's nothing there. So really, that's really about the only issue. Oh, I did get one substitution of Black Rifle coffee, but the customer didn't want it. So, and then another substitution, they wanted a certain bagged, lettuce, flavor, with already the dressing mixed in or whatever. And the Walmart brand was gone, so I substituted a similar flavor from another brand. But it was one of the last items that I picked, and it was still pending, and I reviewed. So the reason is because once I got to review, and I got perishables, I'm on the clock. Especially if I'm doing double shopping or something like that. I got I don't know how many, 3 hours or 2 hours. The start of the very first perishable item, the clock starts. So I can't wait, for them to make decisions. So And the substitutions are what Walmart recommends. And so there have been a couple times where I should recommend it, and I was able to recommend it, and they took it. But this customer, there were a couple of them, and I just like, it's just not available. It's nothing. So, and it just takes forever to say, look, no substitution. Check, nope, I don't want to do. Just no substitution. You know, I'm done. You know. So finally it says, okay. Took me 3 tries to tell them there is nothing. There's nothing on that shredded chicken. I said there is nothing. And finally the app says, okay, I'm not found. You know, the app says make a suggestion for that shredded chicken, rotisserie shredded chicken. There's not another type similar in the store like that, unless they had rotisserie chicken. But this is 6 o'clock in the morning. The delis is still shut down. They haven't done anything. So there's no rotisserie chicken. So anyway, so other than that, pretty simple. No heavy. The only heavy thing was really cat litter, but it was the lightweight version. And it's, trust me, I've used that litter before. The lightweight is way better than than the regular. But yeah, that was really the biggest, bulkiest thing. So it was pretty straightforward, just normal stuff. So. So I'm in Odenville. It was a subdivision I've been to many times. In fact, I think I was there yesterday or the day before. You know, this is like, I think this is twice this week I've been to this neighborhood on a Spark. Been there DoorDash also. So now I'm making my way back to the Walmart. I'm going to drive by, see if I pick anything, and then go. Wait till like 9 o'clock to see if I get anything. Have something to eat. And then I'm going to eat a little earlier because I need to stop by my tax guy and drop off my taxes. We'll see how well that's going to turn out, especially after starting this business that I'm in. So anyhow, well, on the Walmart, see what we get and see what happens. So see you in a little bit. Well, I didn't get any more shopping orders this morning. Got several deliveries, pickups, all of them bad, like $17 for 16 miles, such as that. So anyway, well, I'm gonna head over to Anniston. Actually, I'm gonna stop by the tax guy first, and then start sparking from there. So let's see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, it's gonna be another slow day in Anniston. Of course, I came here because I had to drop off taxes. Been here, sitting there about 45 minutes. Couple pickups. I didn't take them, but I got shopping, and it's okay. A little over $16 for 10 miles, 34 minutes, but it's one stop. So something to start making money somehow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the shopping and then make the delivery. Let's see if it picks up after that. So, see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that little shopping order out here to Alexandria, to a very nice neighborhood. I didn't know it existed out here, but yeah, and they wanted me to deliver and put it inside the garage, which I did. Unique shopping. It was only like 8 or 9 items, but they wanted a pillow. But I set the pillow on top of a tool on their table. Didn't want to put the pillow on the ground because there was grease stains and oil stains everywhere. So I said, yeah, that would be a good idea to do that. So anyhow, yeah, just drop off something, something to do. $16. I know it's 10 miles back, but going back, so the return miles is back to Walmart. I would have to go this way anyway to go, to get the orders. So yeah, things a little slow. That's the first shopping I've seen that popped up. Well, I take that back. Had one, but it wasn't even as good as that one. But I said, okay, I did them, but I selected it. I guess somebody else grabbed it. But had like 3 pickups offers come up, but they were like, $16 for 16 miles or more. I said, yeah. So, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be another slow day. But the weather's kind of fooling me. It's overcast. It says it's 63, but does not feel like 63. Feels like 53 or 40. But I'm not wearing my jacket right now, so I'm just go with the flow and see what happens. So anyway, heading back to Anniston. See if we can pick up another order, or see if we can get another offer at another one of the other Walmarts. But I'm heading towards Anniston and see what's going on. So, all right, here we go. We'll see a little bit. Well, just as I got close to Anniston Walmart, in fact, I'm getting ready to pull in. Picked up another small shopping, just over $11, $11.70 for 6.6 miles, and it's going to take 29 minutes. Let's see how many items we got here. Total of 14, 10 items, 14 the quantity. So, and we'll be going to Jacksonville. Well, maybe I'll pick up an order in Jacksonville when I'm out there. So, all right. Like I said, it's kind of a slow day, but taking these small orders. At least they're not underwater. That not quite the double that I want, but something to do while I'm out here, since I happen to be out here with other business. So let's go in there, do the shopping, and then go to the customer and head to Jacksonville afterwards. So maybe we'll pick up an order out there. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just delivered that small little order. Took a little while to figure out where to go because but the customer had said the instructions, if I went to a certain road, which the app tells me to go to, the customer said you went too far. So I slowed down, and sure enough, I saw a bunch of apartment type buildings right before that road, and I went up there, and she said, at the very top of the hill. Sure enough, the two lots right next there, one building, 2 lots. And when I went to the front where the doors are, I saw the one in the back had the correct number on it, so I left it there. And since I'm pretty close to the Jacksonville Walmart, well, the shopping from Jacksonville come up, but I didn't take it. $14 for 14 miles. No, okay. It's got to be at least a little bit over water. Yeah, I'm taking this because they were small and quick. So I don't know. Should I stay around here or head back down to Anniston? Looks like Oxford's the only thing that's really warm, so to speak. So anyhow, well, since I'm real close to Jacksonville, I think I'll drive over there real quick, hang around there. I mean, I'm like, I'm a half a mile from it. I'm about 10 miles from Anniston. So I'm gonna go over there real quick and sit around and see what happens. Don't know. Kind of, like I says, I remember, was it last Wednesday or the Wednesday? Oh, here we go. Go all the way to Oxford for that? No. $17 for 5.5. I gotta drive all the way. I gotta drive 30 miles to Oxford and reach it. So yeah. So anyway, we hang around Jacksonville for a little bit and see what happens. Maybe I'll get a pickup that's somewhat decent. So anyway, see you in a little bit. Well, I was sitting here for a while, and after a few false starts and such, finally got shopping. $35 for 15 miles. So here in Jacksonville, there were couple offers that popped up, and then a couple shopping that were popped up, and then one was for Anniston. I thought I clicked it and nothing happened. So anyway, so I'm here in Jacksonville. I was actually moving. I was going to head back to Anniston when that popped up. So let's do the shopping and make the delivery to the customer. See you in a little bit. Oh, look at you! Oh, the puppy! Oh, the puppy! Oh, the puppy! Oh, do.
Bear, come here. Get off. Get.
This is the happy dogs. Happy dogs.
Come here, Bear.
Well, I just delivered out shopping. I'm in the middle of nowhere. What a nice young lady and her son. And they live in a tiny home, but they got everything. They got chickens. I saw ducks. They got kitty cats. I took a picture of one or two. Then she had a black one. Her name was Salem. Yeah, I wonder where they got that name from, Sabrina. But yeah, but you know, I was kind of wondering because it turned here, but the instructions doesn't say. So I had to call. And she says, well, I'm here, standing on the porch and look down and further down. So, oh, there she is. So, yeah. So that was unique, but very nice. Oh, the dogs, they were happy dogs, climbing all over me. Big old dogs, but they were happy dogs. And they had 2 outdoor kitties that keep the rats down. So do I have, what do I got here? Yeah, these are all stuff I'm not going to take. But yeah, it was $35, 15 miles, but it's one of the better offers I saw. Yeah, these are pretty bad. Huh. Yeah, drop-offs, $31 for 27 miles. And I'm like 15 miles north of Jacksonville. I'm deep in the woods, out in the country. But I've been out here before as a kid. Piedmont was one of our schools that we played when I was a kid. Plus, I've been here when I was with the JSU. I knew people who live around here. Definitely not going to be that one. So, yeah, that's starting to be 3 o'clock now. I guess now the offers are starting to pop. I'm going to drive back to Jacksonville Walmart and see if I can get a decent shopping, get one more order, either pickup or shopping that's decent. But it's gotten now warm as far as it's 64 degrees according to the car, but what has made it a little bit warmer, the wind is not blowing as much, but the wind is not that cold. Before, like earlier this morning, it was warm, but there was still a bite in the air. So anyhow, so I'm out here. If you're familiar with it, I'm coming out right next to Piedmont, the new Piedmont High School. Oh, I think I'll take that one. $20 for 5 miles for 2 double shopping. So, and I'm heading back to Jacksonville. All right, Bixby. Take a screenshot. By the time I get there, and it's 44-minute total, now that'll be perfect. And that'll make it in around 4 o'clock. Of course, I gotta get back there. And they said there's a 50 pound item, most likely dog food. So, all right, let's head back to Jacksonville and do this one last order, and then we're going to head home. So, see you in a little bit. well, that's it for me. The shopping wasn't too bad. It's just like I said, the one case of water. Cart came in real handy on this one. It was easy just to pick up the whole tub, put it on the cart, and roll it to the front door. So anyway, but not going home directly. I'm way out in Jacksonville, but I gotta stop by our old house and take care of some stuff. So I'm gonna go the back roads, see some new things out here. But yeah, wasn't too bad. Today was had that just that one order this morning, and then I took care of business. Took our taxes to our tax guy, and then came out here. Didn't get anything for almost an hour, and then very small shoppings come up, and then a couple more shoppings. Still didn't do a pickup. They were not worth doing. So I did the shoppings, but then there were a couple of shoppings that I didn't do because they were like $16 for 17 miles. I want at least, if I'm going to do shopping, I'll at least have the dollar amount over the mileage. The first two small ones were not quite double. They were about 50% more, but just to get started. And but yeah, and then I started getting a lot of offers that was just like bad, till I finally got this last one that was perfect. $35, 5 miles would have taken me, and it was 45 minutes, and it's exactly what it is. So it's now 20 after 4. I'm going to head out. I'm heading to Moody, the back way. It's got a little warmer, 65, but it's been overcast, but not raining, which is good. And the wind has stopped having a bite to it. The wind this morning had a little bite to it, so even though temperature-wise it was getting warmer, it was just not comfortable. All right, folks, this is stuff you need to come. So anyhow, once I take care of business, I head to the house and I'll give a summary of the day. So see you in a little bit. Well, finally home. It's been a long day. Took me a while to get home to my other house. Had to check some things out and make sure everything was okay. This was it was a slow day, but I'm going to be surprised. I looked at the money there. It didn't turn out to be too bad. So let's take a look at the numbers. Let's see, how many trips did I do? 5 trips. And so the confirmed earnings for today is $76.81, with unconfirmed tips at $46.55. So heck, if I get the tips, that's over $120 today. I didn't think I would make that much because it was kind of slow. Because when I got to Anniston, I waited for an hour, but it did start. Once I started, I went ahead and took that small shopping, the next small shopping, then the offer started coming in. Jacksonville was my bread and butter today. So anyway, yeah, this was slow but nice. So yeah, but that's gonna be it. I'm gonna eat leftovers. Wife made cabbage and sausage last night. It turned out really good, and fried okra. Oh God, I love fried okra. Tomorrow will be Spark in the morning and DoorDash for Thursday and Friday. Take Saturday off, and then we Spark all day at Sunday. So, yeah. But this yeah. Like I said, that number really surprised me. So, anyhow, but if you enjoyed watching the video, I urge you to like it. If enjoy what I'm doing with the channel, I urge you to subscribe. I also urge you to join the club to see the extra content. I do a weekly recap after each Sunday, and it's posted on Monday. Basically, I go over the week, recap of the week, and then I go over the numbers of both mileage, what I made for the week, some of the expenses that are included. So yeah. Also, check out the links to the store for the clothing and all the links to the Amazon links for all the equipment, from the cheap stuff, from the bags to all the way up to the cameras. Those are affiliate links, so that helps support the channel. So, yeah. So I'm going to go in, change clothes, and enjoy dinner. And we're going to call it evening. So we will talk to you later.